Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is really a pleasure to have you all here with us today. I'm very glad to announce that the final event of the 2021 National Sun Pitch Competition is now live. We are also joined virtually. You can stream our event on YouTube, and for those tuning in from YouTube, I also welcome you to this event. My name is Abenezer Falleka. I am the program lead for the Sun Business Network in Ethiopia. And the competition has been organized by the Sun Business Network under the convening of the Global Alliance for Improved Nutrition and the World Food Program. This event is being also co-organized by our consultants of BOP Inc., which have been really working with the finalists for this competition. To just give you a little bit of a background on how we were able to organize this competition and what the objectives are. As you know, in Ethiopia, small and medium-scale enterprises are one of the crucial actors towards the accessibility, affordability, and availability of nutritious food in Ethiopia. They can serve as a strong impetus for harnessing innovative solutions that address local food system constraints. And as you know, Ethiopia is one of the countries with the highest burden of malnutrition, and they are a critical actors in this, in making sure that nutritious, safe, and affordable food can be available in the community. Despite the vital role that they play, they face enormous barriers to accessing finances, mentorship, and thus fail to develop their full potential in scaling up market-based solutions that can improve consumption of safe and nutritious foods. It is against this backdrop that the Scaling Up Nutrition, or SUN Business Network in Ethiopia, in collaboration with key partners, has organized the 2021 Ethiopia Scaling Up Nutrition Pitch Competition. This competition is happening for the first time in Ethiopia, and the theme for this year's pitch competition is Scale Up, Boost Your Business. The competition has four thematic areas of focus. The idea behind the focus is to identify innovative, nutrition-sensitive, small and medium-scale enterprises that can provide scalable, inspiring, disruptive, and investable solutions to the food system challenges. Specifically, we have selected our finalists based on these four thematic areas. The first one is food design innovations. How can those businesses offer unique solutions to develop or introduce new, affordable, and nutritious food products for local, vulnerable populations? The second one is post-harvest loss reduction innovations. How can they offer a unique solution to reduce post-harvest loss along the supply chain and ensure the retention of nutrients in their nutritious food products? The third one is market connectivity innovations. This is talking about how these businesses can improve the linkage between the supply, demand, and distribution of affordable nutritious foods up to the last mile. And finally, the fourth one is food safety innovations. How can your business offer a unique solution to ensure food safety and the steady supply chain to improve the local consumption of safe and nutritious foods? So based on these thematic areas, we had a round of applications from different businesses in different sectors. And out of those, we shortlisted our top 5 finalists, which we'll be introducing one by one later today. They have already drawn their steps in which they are going to be pitching earlier on. And we know who's going to be pitching first and followed by who's going to be pitching second. This competition has allocated a combined cash reward of $10,000 US, in which we'll be awarding $2,000 for the second runner-up, $3,000 for the first runner-up, and $5,000 for the overall winner of this competition. So I'm very excited, and we're going to have a very nice event. I would like to also thank Flawless Events as well for really organizing this virtual medium so that anyone who would like to join in this space can also join us live today. Without further ado, I'm going to invite first our Country Director, Ton Havercourt, to make an opening remark on behalf of GAIN. Ton?
Yes, thank you, Ebenezer, and welcome every morning. Good morning, um, everybody. This is an exciting event indeed. We've been looking for it for a while, and I'm really excited that we are standing here now, and we are going to have this first pitch competition organized by SBN. In addition to the thank remarks from Ebenezer, I also want to make sure that we recognize our other partners, which are the World Food Programme and Iris Aid, who are co-funders of the SBN in general, globally, as well as in this country. So thank you very much for making this possible for those organizations as well. Why is this necessary? Why do we need to do this? I think we should realize that so many people, not only in this country, even in many countries of the world, they don't eat well, they eat too little or too much. And what they eat is not necessarily nutritious or safe to eat. And when people want to buy nutritious and safe food, it is often expensive as well. So as a result, we see that people, they don't eat necessarily nutritious and safe food, and they get ill. Some people die of infection, diabetes, heart disease, blood pressure, sugar, cancer, and so on. Also in this country, that is so the case. The nutrition challenges are enormous, but there is much we can do about it as well. Now, GAIN is an organization, the Global Alliance for Improved Nutrition, and in the name it says alliance, and that is very important. We work together with governments, we work together with the private sector as well, to make sure that safe and nutritious food becomes more available and more affordable. Encourage businesses to be part of the nutrition agenda in this country, and they can be a very effective part. So that is the reason why we're here today, to encourage some businesses to. But the Some Business Network has more than only the pitch competition. It has really a membership of businesses in this country that deal with nutritious food processing, production, and so on. And we really want to make sure that this network becomes effective, that the business people come together very frequently and share their experiences, network, and we are able to support them in finding other partners as well when it comes to financing, when it comes to innovations, when it comes to technical support, and so on. So I think there is a great role to play for this SBN organization, network in this country, and we will continue to support it as much as we can. So today is an exciting day. We are going to have a few pitches, and we're going to see who is the winner. But before we go into that, I already want to say that, yes, there will be a winner, and there will be a runner-up. Not everybody can win. But the fact that you are here, already selected, to pitch your business idea here, makes you a winner as well. And your journey doesn't stop here if you are not the winner today. Your journey starts here because you are a member of SBN. We are partners with you, and we want to make sure that you will be also successful in your future endeavors as well. So thank you very much again, Ebenezer, for opening this meeting. We are looking forward to the pitches. And yeah, let's just have an exciting morning, all of us together. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ton. I appreciate your remarks as well. And it is indeed an exciting day because the Some Business Network in Ethiopia launched very recently in April of 2021. And part of our activity is to be a voice for the private sector engagement, to be engaged in the nutrition agenda of this country. And we have been engaged with different partners, including government and private sector, to come up with strategies for the Sun Business Network Ethiopia to support businesses. And this is one of the platforms that we feel will support it in action. So I'm really glad that we're acting as well after launching very recently. So I'm very glad that we're all here today. So next, we'll go with the participants, the briefing for all of you in regards to the whole concept of the competition. And for this, I would like to call upon Hiwat, the country director at BOP Inc. Ethiopia, to come and give us.
Hi, thank you, Ebenezer, and good morning, everyone, again. So glad to be here. As Ebenezer said, I'm Hiwat. I represent Bopink in Ethiopia, and we've had the pleasure of working with SBN in organizing this pitching competition. And we were able to work very closely with finalists, starting from shortlisting of the different innovations that were presented. And I'll only share with you the rules for the day. It's not a lot. So today what we'll do is we'll be hearing the business ideas from these 5 finalists. And as we do so, just remember that there is a limited time. So each finalist gets 5 minutes. And from those 5 minutes, 3 minutes are to be used for presenting their idea. And 2 minutes will be to answer questions that could arise from the judges. Please remember, especially for finalists, that we have a hard stop at those minutes. So when it is time, and you'll be shown the time and you'll be notified, just finish up your last sentence and allow the next event to proceed. Once again, so happy to meet everyone. Please take the opportunity to network with each other, learn from each other as well as we have the different breaks and the different sessions during the day. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Hiwat. Hiwat just informed us about the rules and regulations of this competition. Just to give you a little bit of a brief in regards to how we came up to this, the process of selecting these finalists. So we had the applications out in the month of June and in the first weeks of June. And according to those applications, as per the criteria that I shared with you earlier, we had over, I think, 20 applications from different small and medium scale enterprises. We also had applications from larger businesses and industries as well. But our main focus is to really support small and medium scale enterprises. So one of our eligibility criteria is that business should not have an annual revenue of more than $3 million US. So through that, a lot of the businesses did not make it because they had revenues more than that amount. And therefore, we had to select the small and medium scale enterprises that you see seeing a little bit later on. After that, these small scale and medium enterprises have been going through a modular training or boot camp organized by BOP Inc. Under those training programs, they have been working on how to prepare their pitch, what are the different strengths and weaknesses in preparing pitches, the different aspects of the business model development, the business model environment, and different aspects of the training they have been taking together with BOP Inc. After that, of course, we've also selected our judges. Our judges selection process was based on the activities that we've listed earlier, in that we wanted to have judges that can assess the participants from the different points of angle. The first one is to assess them from the business angle. The other is from the nutrition sector angle. The other is from the finance and financial support angle. And finally, of course, from the overall business setup angle. So our judges were selected based on those criteria. And I'll be briefly introducing them later on before the competition begins. So now we're going to go for a little break. And we're going to be setting up the stage for the pitches to happen. So we'll be right back after 20 minutes. Thank you. to focus on the judges so that they're not distracted by the audience and really focus on their pitch. The judges are having monitors on their side so that they can view the presentations, and we'll have a timer set up for the presenters as well. Just to recap the rules of the pitch competition. So each presenter will have 5 minutes in total, and they'll be using the 3 minutes to present their pitch, and then the 2 minutes will be for any questions that will be a feedback session, question and answer session for any questions that the judges may ask. The judges will not be providing any feedback or comment. They'll just be asking their questions and gathering feedback from the participants. We will be having a deliberations after the pitches are finalized, and the judges will deliberate, and then we'll move on to the announcement of the results at a later stage. Each judges have a scoring sheet that was previously agreed upon through the briefing that we had for them earlier last week. So they are ready to listen to the presentations. So before we go into the pitches, I would like to introduce our judges. I think everybody should know who's judging. So first, we have Hanna Yemane. Hanna Yemane is a public health professional with over 20 years of experience in the health and nutrition sector. She has her first degree from Addis Ababa University and her master's from Mekelle University. She has worked locally and internationally, providing her expertise in various nationwide programs focused on nutrition, working for the Ethiopian government, Care Ethiopia, Concern Worldwide, and the International Medical Corps. She is now the senior project manager at GAIN, heading multiple projects under the targeted nutrition portfolio. So Hanna, welcome. Thank you very much for considering this role at this day, and we really appreciate your presence here with us. Then we have Ngudu Lagasa. Ngudu is the chairperson of the Sun Business Network Ethiopia. He's one of the first members. He's one of the founding members. He's a very passionate businessman with a lot of passion for nutrition. He is the owner of Guts Agro Industry PLC, which is a nutritious food processing company operating in 2 facilities located in Awasa and Bishoftu. The company is currently producing iodized and industrial salt, baby food and animal food to wholesale distributors, consumer associations, institutes, and industries. Gus, of course, joined the Sun movement in June of 2013 by pledging to improve the nutrition and consequently the productivity of health across their workforce. So the company, of course, is also a corporate member of SBN Ethiopia. So Ngudu has really been with us from the beginning, and we really appreciate your presence here, especially from the business perspective. I think you'll be providing valuable inputs. So welcome to this event. Next, we have Ton Havercourt. I did briefly introduce him earlier, but let me talk a little bit more about him. He is the country director at GAIN with over 40 years of work experience in the development sector and has extensive experience in various leadership positions. Ton has spent a large part of his career working in different roles for SNV, which is a non-profit international development organization established in the Netherlands, mostly in Ethiopia and Kenya. He joined GAIN from the Catholic Organization for Relief and Development Aid, or CORDAID, where he was head of mission and regional program coordinator for Ethiopia, Kenya, and Uganda. Ton also is known, even though he's not writing it anymore, by writing a weekly article in the Capital Ethiopian newspaper that's called Doing Business in Ethiopia. He has been writing this article for the last 15 years and has really provided valuable inputs. Ton is half Ethiopian, half Dutch. He has an Ethiopian wife and he has children as well. He's lived the majority of his life in Ethiopia as well. So he knows Ethiopia very well. So Ton, thank you so much again for taking this role as well, and welcome. Last but not least, we have Sanait Makata Ayele. She is the country officer for the International Finance Corporation Ethiopia office, responsible for leading and coordinating the office business development and related activities. She's also serving as the coordinator for the Ethiopia Multi-Donors Initiative, where IFC is the sole implementer. Sanait has joined IFC in 2012 as an investment officer working across various sectors. Prior to that, Sanait used to work for the Commercial Bank of Ethiopia on various positions, including as director for the credit appraisal department and also as the bank credits portfolio manager. Sanait has an MBA and BA in accounting from Addis Ababa University. She's also a fellow member of the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants based in the UK. Sanait, thank you so much also for coming and really volunteering to be part of this judging panel, and we really appreciate your presence. So let's give a round of applause for our judges. Thank you very much. So now I'm going to go directly to the introducing our presenters, our finalists. So the first person who will be presenting or her pitch is Alem Gerling from Nutridense Agro Processing. Nutridense is primarily established to contribute nutritious and healthy food products using local raw materials and implementing a complete agricultural products value chain. I'm not going to talk more than that. So now I'm going to go and invite Alem to the stage. Alem.
Okay, thank you. My name is Alem. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Alem. I'm coming from Nutridense Agro Processing. And Nutridense transformed a former weed into healthy food to nurture young generation into brighter future. Why? Why there is a problem of malnutrition in Ethiopia, especially in pregnant and lactating women and children under 5, and we have to act early because the damage is irreversible. Come on, just go. Our solution for that is production of nutritious oat locally processed and distribute. Our inclusive business model is, as we are sole processor in Ethiopia, we promote local production. Through that, we increase farmers' own product consumption and increase income through generated market. We process oats into different products, which will be at the end affordable and compared to imported product. And it's easy to prepare for meat, for example, like for mothers during delivery, and creates jobs, saves foreign currency, and we distribute through health facilities, traditional food shops, cooperative shops and supermarkets and other market outlets. Our success so far, Nutridense has got established in 2017, and we got award for Women's Innovator of the Year in 2018. And in 2019, land secured for expansion. In 2020, we constructed our processing hall. And 2021, we reached 21 diverse points of sales. And the most important thing is Ministry of Agriculture has recognized oats as a valuable crops. And our status in financial is that our sales is increasing steadily and rapidly. But we have capacity and quality of raw materials challenge. So we need capital needs up to 500,000 to scale up and for machinery, vehicle, and storage. Our team, let me introduce you one. Abraham is head of finance, and Haile, production and marketing manager, Tigist, production assistant, and Alam as a food engineer. No, it doesn't work. Thank you for your attention and hope you will join us on the road towards our common goal. Sorry. If you have any question, please, I can answer. And while I'm answering your question, you can try to see what is oats and the products which we are producing in different recipes. And the most important is that it's oats. It's good for women during delivery to use it as adult.
May I start? Yeah, thank you, Adam. That was a nice presentation. And you brought some delicious looking samples as well. My quick question will be, how affordable is the product that you're making? So if I go to the shop and I want to buy the granola, for example, how much does that cost?
The granular cost is less than half of the imported one. Imported is about 300, 400 birr per 400 gram. Our product is 500, it costs 100 birr. And it is enriched with many nutritious products. And this atmit is the product 150, 160 costs for half kilo, and ours costs 80 birr.
Okay. Thank you, Waizaru Alam. I have a couple of questions for you. One is, how do you see the availability of these oats in the country, and how do you look at it in terms of sustainability, especially the price of oats is increasing at this time? And the second question I have, I think you are targeting children under 5 and pregnant and lactating women for this product. Did you see the nutritional gap of this population group, and did you try to enrich the oats with other products or like fortifying with micronutrients, such kind of things?
Regarding the availability, we are working with the farmers. Farmers are getting improved seed, which has more protein, 28% of protein and vitamin Bs, as well as minerals. And that is well balanced. The fortification is not yet done, but this is enough for them. And when it comes to availability, as I said, it is already established. We have established our relation with the farmers around 5 regions in Ethiopia, and we give them improved seed to produce it all over, and we collect and process it and make it available through health centers, cooperatives, and the traditional shops like Baltina, where women are going to buy food from shops. Mainly, the Baltina is famous for its traditional food, and we know that atmit is used for mothers during delivery, so we distribute to them, and they can distribute it around their village.
Okay. Okay, I think...
Can I ask one more question?
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
One more, a quick one. You mentioned that you need quite a bit of money to scale up, right?
Yeah.
The price of this competition is much lower than that. So my question would be, if you are the winner, what are you going to do with that prize money?
With this prize money, I can buy from research institute some seeds, which will be given to farmers so that they can grow it wherever they have their land and get the seed back for me to manufacture.
Okay, let's give a really round warm of applause for Alam. Thank you so much. Well done. Thank you. Okay. Salam, are you ready? You have your pointer? Great. Okay, so our next presenter is Salam Wendem from Grow Hydro Manufacturing Share Company. So Grow Hydro Manufacturing Share Company is a very young Pan-African enterprise that manufactures soilless farming equipment with the aim of transforming agriculture in the Horn of Africa by constructing and running environmentally friendly farms and enabling large-scale local production of commodities. So I would like to invite Salam to the stage. Salam, let's give her a round of applause. Yeah, you can hold it. You can hold it.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Salam. I'm the CEO and co-founder of a company called Grow Hydro. And do you know Ethiopia has the 14th largest population in the world and the second largest in Africa? And from that population, 70% is the youth. And from that population of 70%, 60% is unemployed or dependent on their families. Ethiopia, the land of origin, still farming with ancient techniques, harvesting low yield, poor quality products, and we are witnessing a sharp increase on the price of goods. So on top of that, the current pandemic is rubbing salt on the wound as many migrants, Ethiopian migrants have been deported in the country. The unemployment situation is heightened. So these all are the right recipes and the basic causes for malnutrition and many more big problems in our country. So the fight to grow more with less is real. This is where we come in. We design and manufacture soilless farming system, which is a vertical shelf structure that can grow shallow plants and fodder for animals using water and other nutrients without the need for soil. So using our product, one can harvest 400% yield increase, 60% less water consumption, 80% labor saving, and half the harvesting time compared to the conventional way of farming. And our product is affordable and easy to use for manufacturing highly nutritious fruit and vegetables. To sell this product, we have two business models. One is directly selling it to commercial farmers, and the second is working with development partners, those who work on empowering the youth, disabled, refugees, and the like. So if we play our cards right, for the coming 5 years, we're going to address 5% of that market share. That will translate to 4.2 million USD. So we have been working on this project for about 2 years now. We have several manufactured several working prototypes, gave for more than 25 government delegates trainings, and we manufacture 10 fodder grow that manufactures that can grow, that can feed 400 goats per day. And also we have partnered up with multiple development partners to give the end-to-end farm service. And our ask for investment is 130K USD, and we are planning to have 5K to 15K for pilot projects so that we can try to create more than 100,000+ incomes and jobs for the farmers we try to create. And to put all this in the ground, this is not working. We have a team of 3, highly energetic, output-driven, and from different backgrounds and experiences. We also have
time is up. Time is up. Thank you.
All in all, to create the future we want.
Thank you, Salam. Thank you, Salam. Okay, we'll go questions.
Thank you very much, Salam. So my question is, again, also, you started 2 years back, you've mentioned this, and then, how's the uptake actually in the market, this technology? 1, 2, you started actually manufacturing this, solution, or are you importing it? No.
We manufacture the product ourselves, the technology, and we sell it by partnering up with development partners. Those work on empowering. They use disabled refugees on school feeding. So usually they give them money or the incentives. But currently we have a business model so that they can buy the product from us, and we will give trainings and help them to manufacture the crops, grow the crops, and also have a market linkage where they can sell their end commodities. So we have an end-to-end farm service, but basically we manufacture the hydroponic and different soilless systems.
So you basically produce the equipment here and you sell it, right?
Yes.
To produce that, what do you require in terms of raw materials?
So we have different kind of materials that we use depending on the customer need. They're fully automated hydroponic system. We manufacture that, and also semi-automated and manual.
No, what I mean is, what do you need to import to produce these things here?
So usually metals are being deported in our country, but we can buy them from local importers that are already existed. So we use galvanized metal and also some pipes, and everything is already imported by different organizations currently that are involved in the business, but we manufacture using raw materials available here.
Hello? Yes. So you mentioned the 1.8 billion birr potential market in the future. My first question is, what does it need to get there? I mean, like in terms of investment plus finance and skill. My second question is, who are your targets? I mean, you are producing this, you already did about 10 of the fodder grow equipments. So who are your target market? Like either is it farmers, co-ops, or commercial farmers? That's
So to reach that market share, we need it's a 5-year forecast plan, and currently we are looking for 130,000 K USD. That 40% of it for capex and 60% for opex, and also we are going to sell. Our target markets are commercial farmers, directly selling it to them, and working with NGOs, development partners. Those work on empowering the youth, disabled, refugees, school feeding, and the like, juvenile centers. So they can grow the product by themselves, they can consume the product, and also sell it to the community and bring some income for them, as well as, try to consume nutritious fruit and vegetables by themselves.
Sorry, the same question as for Alam. You're looking at more than $100,000.
Yes.
What would you do with the prize money, which is a lot less than that?
Yes, so currently we are looking for grants to do pilot projects. So with this reward, if we are one of the top, we plan to create a pilot project, a show farm, that includes 10 to 20 migrants from the United Arab Emirates due to COVID-induced. So we're going to try to see the end-to-end farm service, and it will help us to be a show farm for the next customers and partners that we are going to look for.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Great, thank you. Let's give a round of applause for Salam as well. Thank you very much. So we'll go to our next presenter. So our next presenter will be Brooke Kidanu from Shimella Manufacturing PLC. So Shimella Manufacturing PLC is dedicated to develop bamboo for a variety of use. So I'm going to stop there. It's interesting, so you'll see what he's going to be presenting. So I'll invite Brooke to the stage. Brooke, let's give him a round of applause, please.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. My name is Brooke. I'm the founder and CEO of Shimella Manufacturing PLC. We are basically committed to develop bamboo for variety of use. As you may know, bamboo is a very strong, environmental friendly, and sustainable natural resource. And our company mainly addresses the following three problems. One is malnutrition, and the other poor waste management, and scarce farmable land in urban areas. Our target groups are low and middle income consumers. And our solutions, farm organic vegetables and fruits, recycle compostable waste into organic compost, and manufacturing of bamboo vertical farming platform. And this solution gives us or increases production by 60% and improves water use by 60% compared to the normal farming or traditional farming. Our approach, we manufacture bamboo vertical farming platform, and we train, we consult, and we farm. And we also have a unique land use model, which means we rent from owners for farming, partner with owners, and lease from government for the production of organic fruits and vegetables. Our business model, direct sales, which means both vertical farming platform and the organic fruits and vegetables that we produced, and use authorized agents and also online sale and support. Our competitive advantage in engaging in this business model, bamboo and wastes are overlooked resources, and we are committed to bring a solution to our current pressing issues. And these are our teams. Our team has necessary skill, education, and experience, which is relevant for the business we are running. And financials, actually, we, as a 10-month-old company, we project our revenue for 3 years. By 2021, we expect...
Yeah, time is up. So yes, so we can continue to the questions.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe. Thank you, Brooke. So my question is, again, also just to understand, where are you in terms of, materializing your ideas? And if it's correct that, my understanding as well, also you are saying that you would provide the solution for this vertical farming using bamboo, one, and two, you would be cultivating actually vegetables and so on, and then sell to the market, as well as also producing this fertilizer out of this bamboo.
Yes.
Okay, where are you in terms of
yes, now we already designed the solution and made a platform using bamboo. Bamboo has a very strong character, and we use a bed type vertical stack for farming. And besides developing this platform, we recycle compostable wastes for farming. And parallel, we do it together. We manufacture the platform, and at the same time we farm using different models of using land in the urban areas.
Okay, next question.
So the bamboo is used for what exactly? To do irrigation or something, or because I didn't see a picture that.
Okay, and we use a vertical stack to prepare the platform, which means assume we have a meter square of area, and we have 4 stacks, which means we are duplicating and using air to create more land. So which means if we have meter square, we're going to have 4 meters square because of the bamboo structure.
Okay, let's go to the next question.
Yeah. Do you still use soil to grow vegetables in bamboo, or just you plant it in bamboo? It's a little bit confusing on that part. And you also mentioned a lot of things, like one thing is vertical farming and the other one is organic compost. So what is the role of this bamboo in organic compost?
Can I get Okay, we use bamboo to make the structures, the planting bed, and the wall, which basically means this bamboo holds the soil and exactly copies bed the land for planting. So let's say we have 4 stacks or 4 beds, which means we are duplicating the land area.
Okay, next question.
One question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Correct me if I misunderstood, but I have seen 3 different lines in your project, like different activity of works. The consulting, constructing this platform from bamboo, and also agriculture activities, cultivation by partnering or leasing, this and that. So how do you plan to implement all this with your, ability of like financially or skill?
Okay, currently we developed the platform for making this vertical farming platform, and at the same time we are using the land is available. Actually, we have started networking with a school, and the school became very interested to proceed further. We
Okay.
Sorry.
I think, yeah, we have enough. We have extended
thank
enough
you
time.
so much.
Thank you. Let's give a round of applause to Mulukan. Thank you so much. Sorry, Buruk. My apologies. Okay. So we'll go to our next presenter. So our next presenter is Mulukan Antana from Anjonas Fruit and Vegetable Processing Enterprise. Anjonas Fruit and Vegetable Processing Enterprise is founded in small and medium enterprises in Arbamij City. They produce banana flour and baby flour from different cereals. So I'll not go further than that. So I'll invite Mulukan to the stage. Mulukan. Let's give him a round of applause, please.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Have you ever wondered how many children are stunted and how many women in Ethiopia are undernourished? Let me ask you another question. Have you ever asked how much the post-harvest loss in Ethiopia is? Here is the figure. Currently, 38% of children under age of 5 and 22% of women at reproductive age are undernourished. On the other hand, the post-harvest loss rate in Ethiopia is 30 to 40%. This is mainly due to agro-processing facility. Our company addresses the problems by developing the first in its kind banana flour production facility in Ethiopia. Ladies and gentlemen, we are called Anjonas Fruits and Vegetables Processing Enterprise. We produce a banana flour and baby cereal. By doing so, we contribute to reduction of post-harvest loss, retention of nutritive value of fresh banana, and create a steady market for about 150 smallholder farmers. Our product is very easy to use. You may bake it as a bread, or you may produce roll and porridge out of it, or you may add it to milk as a smoothie and increment. We reach the market with an affordable price comparing to other products in the market. We address the low-income community group by providing nutritious flour with an affordable price. We also engage women and youth by creating job opportunity and make them financially empowered. We reach our customers through our distributors, sales agents, and retailers. Since we start, we have raised about 4,600 USD investment, and we have reached over 68,000 of annual revenue by the year 2021, and we are now seeking for 50,000 USD of equity investment for 10% of equity share. This all came up. This is all came happen by the committed and dedicated team, which is composed of young people with different educational background, like food science, chemical engineering, finance, and business.
Time is up. Okay, thank you, Mulukan. Thank you. So we'll go to questions.
Okay, my quick question is, how exactly do you address the post-harvest loss?
Okay. As you may know, the post-harvest is occur mainly by the lack of agro-processing facility. So we process the banana the farmers created, produced. The post-harvest loss is around 30 to 40%. This is due to the agro-processing, the lack of the improper handling of the fruit, and so on. So we take the raw banana and we process into flour, so that we can reduce the post-harvest loss.
It is already on the market, right?
Yes, it's in the market. We produce it like this. If you want to see. This is the flour. Unfortunately,
so
I didn't bring
the same question as I asked two of the other candidates.
Right.
You're looking for 50,000 investment. So what are you going to do with the prize money, which is a lot less than that?
We are going to expand our site, our production site, optimize the process, the production process, and we will deploy machineries, capital equipment.
I also have a question, a similar question asked to Wezaro Alam. I think still you target children under 2 or under 5 years, right?
Yes.
So most of Ethiopian children, they consume cereal-based food, but there is gap on fat and protein consumption.
Yes.
And also there is a micronutrient gap. So how your product addresses this issue? Did you try to enrich your food with any kind of other ingredients or micronutrients? This is one question I have, and the other question is your product registered by FMACA, or what kind of standard are you following for this product?
Okay, to answer the first questions, the baby cereal is made up of not only the banana flour, it also includes moringa, the red teff, and so on. So it has the basic necessary nutrients for children, the baby cereal. Your second question, sorry.
How is it with existing standard of children food?
We have tested our product in Ethiopian Conformity Assessment Enterprise. We can provide the evidences and the reports as upon your request, and it meets the standard.
Okay.
So you're working with farmers?
Yes, we are working with farmers.
Yeah, and you get actually the fresh, banana fruit. So you don't have any mechanism to dry it and store it. And my question would be again also, would this be seasonal, or you will be getting actually all around the year the product from the farmers, or is there any mechanism for you to dry it and store it?
Okay, the area we are operating is the farmers produce in every season, in all seasons of the year. So there is no shortage of raw materials to process the flour. Even there is sometimes surplus. That's why the post-harvest loss is occurring.
Okay. Great. Thank you, judges. Okay, let's give a round of applause again for Buluk, and thank you so much. Okay, so we'll go to the next, to the final presenter. So representing High Tech Trading House, we have Ahmed Mohammed. So High Tech Trading House is a privately owned company established in 2004. High Tech is engaged in providing high quality agri mechanization and safe ultra hermetic gain storage technologies for smallholder farmers and coffee exporters. So I'll not go further than that. So I'll invite Ahmed to the stage. Ahmed.
Hello and good morning to you all. My name is Ahmed Mohammed. I'm from High Tech Trading House. There is a huge amount of post-harvest loss in Ethiopia due to poor storage, aflatoxin, and pest attacks. So, due to this, farmers are facing problems related to this post-harvest loss, such as health crisis, food insecurity, and crop loss. So currently, traditional methods and chemicals harmful, in fact, are being used to preserve crops. So we came up with the right solution because they are not effective. We came up with the right solution. It is a chemical-free hermetic bag which eliminates insects and arrests aflatoxin. By doing this, by introducing this technology, we have positively impacted thousands of lives in terms of nutrition, income level, food security, and health. We follow approaches to reach out to our target groups successfully. 3A's, gender sensitive, use inclusive approach. And we highly emphasized on community-based social marketing and behavioral change communication models. There is an average estimated market potential of 40 million bags, and we are reaching only 5%, which means there is a massive untapped market potential to scale up this technology. To make this happen, with our experience in the business, with our strong vision, and our uniqueness of our product, we believe we can achieve scaling up this technology up country. We are growing, and we see ourselves owning half of the market share in CES. So to make this a reality, we have made ourselves ready for an investment. And in fact, we're setting up a manufacturing plant in Debre Brahan, which is located 130 kilometers from here in Addis. And we demand, the civil work is already underway, and we demand finance to cover our investment cost, working initial capital, and operational cost. So we ask for 60 million Ethiopian birr in dates or from angel investor. So we set a repayment period of 7 years from here, from the start. So we have a team of experienced professionals to make this vision a reality. Among our CEO, Hashim Jamal, Henok Gezaheng, our business development manager, and myself.
Okay, thank you. Time is up. Thank you. Questions, judges?
Yes, thank you so much. What does it need to produce this bag? What ingredients do you need? Does it require importation of raw materials?
Okay, so currently we are importing the final product. So when we start operation, we completely substitute the import by local production. Then we only import the raw materials. Any other, please?
Maybe following to Ton's question, if you still are importing the ingredient, I mean the raw materials to manufacture this, how do you think the shortage of local hard currency affects your business, and do you think in the near future you can achieve what you planned based on given these challenges?
Okay, that's a good question to address to. So the private sector is literally tangled with financial constraint, but the real problem for importers especially, there's a lack of hard currency. So that's our real challenge, and we're combating. We have actually a company in Dubai, and we are connecting, exporting, like we're about to start an export. So with the link, so we're generating our hard currency. So to make that more affordable, one of our success is exemption of tax. So we try to make it affordable, and we're generating by our own.
And what would you do with the prize money if you're looking for 1.4 million actually?
Frankly speaking, if we win this prize, we will hire professional consultants to achieve the big money for financing.
Thank you. So my question is again also, how long this bag, will, can keep actually the produce without losing, its value? One. Two, what's the position in terms of competitiveness with the other competitors, like both in quality and as well as also in price? There are other bags again also like the PP bags. So what's the difference actually, and in terms of price as well also? So my third question would be, 60 million, but I saw that the investment seems to be huge. Again, given the current, situation of your company. So how are you planning actually, to pursue this?
Okay, so good questions again. So this bag preserve nutrients naturally. Okay, so it lasts 3 years. Actually, our farmers put their crops for 6 months, but without any harm, it can stay until 3 years. And basically, once our farmers bought these, they can use it, reuse it, since it is reusable, they can use it for 3 consecutive harvesting seasons with only 40 birr, imagine. So it's more than affordable. So scientifically, this is a 7-layer bag, different from the normal sacks. This, how it works, it depletes the oxygen levels and produce the carbon dioxide. So for insects and aflatoxins to grow, they need oxygen. So this averts this oxygen so that it harnesses and prevents the oxygen level so that they cannot grow anymore. Okay. So it preserves fresh as it is. So if I can understand the last question is about the finance. So we're looking for the finance for 60 million. Of course, 40% of that will be covered from our own source. The total needed is 100 million. The birr is devaluating every day. So yeah, that's the reason. So we demand only that's the 60%.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Everyone.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's give a round of applause for Ahmed as well. Thank you so much. So now we have come to the end of the pitch competition. I hope everybody enjoyed the pitches of these finalists. The judges, as I think, have asked the questions, and I do hope they have gotten the feedback from the finalists. So now we'll be taking a little bit of a break where we'll be having the judges' deliberations. And for this, I would like to ask everyone to leave the room for a while, and the judges will deliberate, and we'll be back with the final award ceremony and reveals of the scores. So thank you very much, and stay tuned.
We had a very, very intense deliberations by the judges. We couldn't really stop them, to be honest, because they were trying to really consolidate their inputs. And the scoring was very, very tight. That was one of the main challenges, because even two candidates had a difference of 1 point average, and the other two had a difference of less than half a point. 0.25 difference. So this is a huge, challenge for them. But they have made their choice, and they are comfortable. Are we comfortable, judges? Are we happy with the choice? Great. So before I go on, I would like to just appreciate Mr. Ton, Sanait, Hannah, and Ngudu. Let's give them a warm of applause for really taking their time and their energy and their knowledge into this to really award these outstanding candidates. Again, I would like to also really thank all the finalists. You guys are all winners, by the way. There's only one winner, as they say, but you guys have gone through a long journey and you have come here, and we'd like to appreciate you for really taking part in this competition. So let's give a round of applause for our 5 finalists as well. So before I announce the top three candidates, let me just take you through the judging criteria, on what basis they were judged. There were 4 thematic areas for the judgment in terms of the judging scores. The first one is innovation. Did the businesses have a clear and defined significant problem in those 4 thematic areas that we mentioned, and were they able to address that in a new way through their products and services for the Ethiopian market? So one of the judging criteria is that. The other one is impact. Has the product or the service of the business made an impact in terms of nutrition and the overall socio-economic impact in addressing the malnutrition burden in this country? It goes to even up to the consumer level, as well as creating job opportunities and the like. So this was the second judgment criteria. The third one was the business model. Did they clearly define a viable and scalable business model? Did they clearly identify their target market? And what's the level of traction for their products in the community? The fourth one is investment readiness. So what it takes to use the opportunity that's presented to them on the table. Are they confident? Are they passionate about their product, their company, their pitch? This also includes team setup and how well they have sold their innovative idea. So this was really the context of the judging criteria, so that we can be clear to the entire audience. So now to the final moment that we've been waiting for. So I'm going to start from the third runner-up, go to the second runner-up, and then announce the overall winner of the 2021 National Ethiopia, the first National Ethiopia Sandpitch competition. So let's give a round of applause to everybody. So based on this, and in confirmation with our judges, the third runner-up for the 2021 National Sandpitch competition is, drum rolls. We have a drum roll music ready for this, by the way. Great. So the third runner-up of the 2021 National Sandpitch competition is Alam Gerling from Nutritious. A round of congratulations, Alam. The second runner-up is the second runner-up. Let's give a round of applause to Alam. Congratulations. Great. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Alam. Congratulations. You deserve it. You may take your seat. Thank you. Let's give a round of applause again. Great. Sorry, my apologies. I meant the second runner-up, the first runner-up, and the winner. So everything is okay. Sorry about that. So I forgot to mention that Sanait is going to be awarding this because she really volunteered out of our network to really come here and be part of this. She has extensive experience working with the IFC. So we're really happy that she's here with us. So thank you, Sanait, as well, for coming here. So the second runner-up of the 2021 National Sampish Competition is, the first runner-up is Salam Wendem from Grow Hydro Manufacturing. Congratulations, Salam. Let's give her a round of applause. Winner of 3,000 US dollars. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Okay, so now it's the time for announcing the overall grand winner of this pitch competition. We should wait a little. Yeah, I just wanted to do something on my computer. Okay, so the winner of the 2021 National Sampish Competition Ethiopia is Muluk and Antenna from Anjo Nas Fruit and Vegetable Processing Enterprise. Congratulations! Let's give him a round of applause. What an achievement! Congratulations, congratulations. Thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause to all our winners. Great. So to Buruk and Ahmed as well, thank you. You are also winners. Thank you for participating in this. It was really tough. The points were very close. So we really had a very difficult deliberations. But I think the judges have made their decision. And congratulations to all the winners. I would like to also appreciate our judges for really coming here, and I think we had all a good time, right? So let's give a round of applause. Thank you so much. I would like to also recognize Flawless Events for really organizing this event, for helping us really set up this wonderful high-tech studio, the Hyatt Regency Hotel for hosting us, and also Codastrophe Marketing Solutions for handling the communication and the promotion of this pitch competition. So thank you very much. We have a fabulous lunch outside. So enjoy, network, mingle. Congratulations to everybody. Our pitch competition is finally closed. Have a good afternoon.